What's going on, my hotshots? Today I'm going to be making a military video. I haven't made one of these in a while. I'm going to try and do maybe 1 or 2 of these a week here on out. I've got more time now. If you guys are new around my channel and stuff, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We try and live stream and upload Valorant content, but I'm going to start doing a little bit of military content, a little bit more gym content now that I have more free time, now that I'm divorced. But yeah, so this is kind of an important video to me because today's my 6-year mark of being in the military. You know, well, I'm out now, but it would have been my 6-year mark. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think that 6 years ago I left everything I knew, you know, and just went through basic training and shit. Up top, I'm going to have a little thingy, little annotation thingy. Click the link if you guys want to see it. I was just be talking about the good parts of the military. My next military video will be just the bad parts of the military. There's a lot of bad shit that happened in the military and my career. But this video is pretty fucking crazy. So, this is going to be like my craziest experience in the military. Yeah, I'm going to just go into the details and everything and show you guys everything that happened. Alright, so guys, look at this sexy motherfucker right here. Does that look like me, bro? Alright, so this is like back when I was like a $170, maybe a $175. I really wasn't, I was hitting the gym, but I wasn't doing anything to get big. Now I'm fucking 225 with just fucking mean green American steel. But yeah, that's me right there, boys. Alright, so we're gonna talk about what happened. So this is at RAF Mildenhall in England. That was my first base. So yeah, there's basically Intruder 44 was shot after pretending to be a U.S. Secret Service agent and storming RAF with a teddy bear strapped to his chest. Yo, this shit was fucking crazy, but that's me right there. All right, that's me. Look at me. Look how sexy I am, bro. But that picture is everywhere, and I was like all over on British fucking stuff and like American stuff. You know, it's pretty crazy. So my job in the military was security, and basically my job is just, you know, secure the base, make sure everything's good, you know. However, at the time, the U.S. Air Force was not spending a lot of money on security. And there was a lot of shit wrong. Even I noticed there was a lot of shit wrong with this base. Alright guys, so I just put up like a random map on Google Images. It's like, this is kind of like what the flight line looks like. If you guys don't know what a flight line is, it's like where like all the aircraft and shit are. There was like, this part right here is like kind of like how you get on base right here. This is the base I was at. This is literally on Google Maps, so I don't think I can get in trouble for this. But I mean, yeah, it's on Google Maps. Or maybe it's over here. I can't remember. It's kind of hard to tell from this aerial view. Wait, it's definitely over here, never mind. It's like down here is like how you get on base and stuff, like the main gate. And like there's like there was no fence here, so you could literally just drive straight here. And also like the barriers, like so like there's like a barrier system. You pop a button, say, in case like something were to happen, you know. And like it raises like barriers, like a bunch of like stuff to like stop vehicles. You know, it's like a giant like steel like fucking plate, and like you could just drive around it like the way it was designed. And I was like, I don't think we should be able to drive around that. Like that kind of defeats the purpose, right? Like you can still just get on base. I brought that up, and everyone's like, shut the fuck up, you're a low rank. I'm like, all right, sorry military, fuck me. I guess I just had a good idea, but fuck me. And look, if they would have listened to me, this wouldn't have happened. So like I said, I was security, so my job was, you know, protecting people, protecting resources and all that good shit. And basically what happened was I was at a completely different gate, but like I knew everything that was going on because I had radio communication and stuff, you know. And they just called an exercise over the radio, which basically an exercise is like we pretend like we have like someone that's usually not working, or like someone that's like kind of like an extra body that's working, you know. Fucking just pretend to be like a bad guy or something, and then we just like, it just helps us stay alert and pay attention and stuff, because sometimes shifts get slow. And so basically they said like they were going to run like some sort of an exercise. Someone's just like pretend to run on base or whatever, you know. And they go over the radio and let you know that this stuff's happening, so you know it's not real world. It's like a fake, you know, it's a fake scenario. But then they said that like 2 or 3 hours prior to this, and nothing happened. There's no exercise. I think something happened on base, like something minor, like a vehicle accident or something. I can't really remember too much, but I remember something minor was happening, so like everyone was a little busy, you know, like all the patrols on base. And I was at a different gate, keep in mind. And then all of a sudden, we hear over the net, like the net radio, same thing. Someone goes like, gate runner, gate runner, gate runner. We're like, what the fuck? And like when they were calling it in, though, they were talking about how this dude had a teddy bear strapped on his chest, and that he wanted to see the president, and that he had like a weird ID and stuff. And we're just like, what the fuck? This is a weird exercise. And then yeah, you heard him say gate runner, gate runner, gate runner over the net, but like it didn't sound like a normal exercise, you know, because everyone's usually like, oh, whatever, you know, like we're all just like, it's just an exercise. But he sounded like dead serious. And then all of a sudden, they were just like giving like the vehicle and everything, all the info and stuff, and what way it was headed. And then it was just radio silence for a while. And then you hear like our flight chief, which is basically like your manager, like your highest up. He basically just says, "Oh, I'm pulled over the car." Well, turns out they said it was a black Volvo over the radio. Turns out they pulled over the wrong black Volvo. So this car drives around that car, and then just fucking guns it. And then our flight chief tries reaching in. This is just what I heard. I don't really know, but this is just what I heard. And basically, this is what everyone said that I worked with. He like tried reaching in because his window was down. He tried ripping him out of the vehicle, and then he dragged him, and then he just like fell down. So like he was like holding on for dear life. Then he just had to let go. Otherwise, he was just gonna fucking, you know, just fucking died because the dude was going fast. So he fell down, and then everybody, I guess, just unloaded. There's like 3 patrols there, and they just like unloaded rounds because he obviously tried to hurt our flight chief by running him over, you know? So everyone just unloads rounds. Keep in mind, though, guys, this is in England. So the news articles are going to say he didn't get shot and stuff, but I don't even know if he got shot or not. But I know a lot of people shot on the wrong side because they're used to cars being on the other side. You know, we drive on the left-hand side in England or in the States. On England, they drive on the right. So some people shot on the right side, so on the wrong side, but they shot like the headrest, I guess. So he would have been dead if they shot the right side, but people just got to the England. They're not used to it, you know what I mean? And your adrenaline's pumping and stuff. So they shot the wrong side, I guess. But it was just crazy, man, because during all this time, bro, we didn't know what was going on. You know, we thought it was an exercise, and we're like, wait, it's not an exercise. We were just confused. And then, like, there was just complete radio silence, like, after they said they were pulling the dude over, all right? Then out of nowhere, you just hear, like, another, like, higher-ranking dude on our radio just go, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired, like, freaking the fuck out. And we're like, yo! And then all of a sudden, everyone's like, put on your helmets. Everyone get all your gear and stuff on, like, for, like, fucking, you know, because we don't know what the fuck's happening. We don't know if it's a terrorist act or what. So we're all just like, what the fuck is going on? So then we, like, stop traffic and shit. And, yeah, we're just, like, stopping traffic, halting traffic. And, bro, the funniest shit happened. Let me tell you guys this, all right? The funniest fucking shit happened. I'm going to go to face cam for this because I'm still just fucking astonished, okay? You could hear, like, gunshots and stuff going on because, like, having a rough idea, I can't remember. I think this is, like, where the main gate is. I'm at the other side of base, but I could still hear the shots being fired because they fired a fuck ton of shots, like, during this whole time, you know what I mean? They fired, like, a lot of rounds. Fucking, I can hear it, and I'm just like, what the fuck? So then I call my mom, and I'm just like, yo, so I don't know what's happening. I might die. I may or may not die. I'm just going to keep it real. This is fucking crazy. There's shots being fired. My mom still has the voicemail. She doesn't listen to it. She gets, like, really upset. But she said, like, she could hear, like, shots and shit in the background and, like, the sirens going off and shit. And I was just like, I don't know. I might die. Who the fuck knows? This shit's fucking crazy. I was like, I love you. Tell mom and dad I love him. Tell my brother, my sister I love them. I don't know what's going to happen. That shit was crazy, bro. But this motherfucker, all right? So there's, like, shots being fired, you know? This is, like, fucking, you can tell this is real world at this point, all right? Like, everything is real life. And fucking, there's this dude running with headphones in. And I'm like, hey, I'm like screaming at him. I'm like, hey, and keep in mind we have traffic stop. So everyone's staring at me because there's like a long ass line of traffic. I don't really know where the gate is, but like it was like all the way back to like the fucking city. And everyone's just like, and the dude just like takes out his headphones, he's like, yes. And everyone's staring at me. And I'm just like, yo, bro. I was like, there's shots being fired right now. I was like, can you take cover, do something? He's just like, is this an exercise? I'm just like, no. And he's like, well then why do I need to take cover? I'm like, there are literal shots being fired. And he's just like, I'm a colonel. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, go fucking take cover. But like, he tried to flex rank on me. I was like, bro, there's literally shots being fired. We don't know if there's a terrorist act or what. And the dude's trying to fucking flex rank on me. Like, that is one thing I hate about the military, is people flexing rank on you, bro. But I was just like, what the fuck, bro? And then like, he finally listened to me and took cover. And then like, it was funny. He took cover. And then like, fucking like 5 minutes later, he runs out and he's just like, hey, am I good to go? Like, and I'm like, bro, just hide. We don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I was just like, Jesus, bro. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Let me do my job as security, bro. Just listen to me, bro. I have the gun. But bro, nah, that shit was too fucking funny. But anyways, like I said, the dude ended up getting on base, and he fucking just like kept going and going and going. But the dude ended up getting like pretty far in the flight line, if I remember correctly. He literally got like super close to like actually hitting a CV-22. So like he ended up getting like, I think like somewhere over here, like where we keep like the CV-22s. And if you guys don't know what a CV-22 is, this is what a CV-22 is. I'll Google it real quick. It's an Osprey gun. It's kind of like a helicopter fucking plane hybrid type thing. This is it right here. This is literally at my base actually. This is like right by where this happened. It was like in this general area where like the dude actually got on base. Alright, so this is like a picture from like the actual thing. So like that's his car, the black Volvo right there I was talking about. And look at how close it got to that CV-22. It got like super fucking close. So then I had to let traffic on base, you know, and all that shit. And it was super backed up. So it was supposed to be like probably like 9 or 10 hour shift. And I ended up having to work 18 hours. And I had to work like 4-5 straight days after that of fucking like 14-15 hour shifts because like we had no manning because everyone was under investigation. Because after anything major like this happens, you have to go under investigation. But I'm just going to show you guys some new shit. This is like from the actual article itself. That's on Daily Mail, which is a big thing in the UK, a big type of mail thing. Fucking ads, bro. But yeah, so this is the area of where the planes were and stuff. That's me. Look at how sexy I am, bro. Fuck yeah, bro. Goddamn American, bro. All right. Some more pictures of this shit, bro. I guess this is like them flying over and seeing everything that happened. That's me again. Look at me. Keep in mind though, guys, this was like this is where our base is. It's kind of by Cambridge, like I said. It's like 45 minutes from Cambridge and like an hour from London. So yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. But the craziest thing about this whole situation, bro, was the fact that since he was British, the dude that did this, and he had like a history for doing this shit around like American bases and shit, and even like British bases, they literally took him to like a psychiatric ward in England, you know, like a fucking like a crazy people place, you know what I mean? For like a fucking week or two, and they just let him go because that's how fucking flawed the British system is, bro. I was like, what the fuck? You're just gonna let a crazy psychopath like that wanted to see the president and shit just go? And then also supposedly, I don't know how true this is, but this is what the rumor that was being spread. In the back of his car, they like didn't like searched his car and shit. He had like cardboard cutouts of people and like fucking like random ass like CDs and DVDs, which is random fucking weird shit on him, I guess. But I don't know how true that one is, but that was just a rumor that was going around. And I believe it because, you know, it was my fucking flight that worked it. Flight is like my like work cycle, and that was like I was literally working that day, so that's what everyone was saying. So I'm assuming that's true. The funniest thing though is like after fucking this long ass 18-hour shift, I'm already pissed off, bro, because I was just like, what the fuck, man? This is fucking stupid. Keep in mind, this is like my first year in the military too, so I was just hating my life. And then fucking they forgot to pick me up. I probably could have gotten done in like 13 or 14 hours. But they just forgot to pick me up, and because I was at like a weird gate, and then the vehicle they used to pick me up was a fucking like it was like a fucking Ranger, so it was like this, like a Ford Ranger, all right. It was one of these shitty vehicles, and I had to ride in the back because it was full, because they had other people that they're bringing in. I had to ride in the back, bro, and literally it was pouring fucking rain, and this was like in December in England, so it was fucking miserably cold, and I had to ride literally from one end of the base. I literally had to ride from like this end of the base, or no, this end of the base. Oh no, wait, I can't even remember what side I'm on. Anyways, one of these sides of the base, all the way to the opposite end of this base, because the way it's designed, you have to like drive all the way around this like giant loop. So, bro, it was fucking miserable, bro. Then I go to turn in my guns and stuff, because you have to turn in your guns after every shift, and your radio and your baton and all that bullshit. And I went to turn in my shit, and the motherfucker, bro. The motherfucker, my flight chief, which was funny as fuck, the one who like fucking threw the dude and arrested him and shit, bro. He literally goes up to me and he's like, Pacheco. He's just like, you're fucking famous. I'm like, what? He's like, you're famous. You're the talk of the squadron. You're the talk of the Air Force right now. I'm just like, why? And he showed me, and my picture was just all over like every new shit. He showed me those pictures. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like dying, bro. But yeah, that was like a fucking miserable shift. And the best part of it all, I don't know if he's going to watch this video or not, but my man Kent Cross, bro, shout out him, bro. Mr. Cross, bro. This was his last fucking day in the military, his last shift before he got out of the military. And because this happened, they delayed him getting out like a fucking month or two because he had to go under investigation and shit. So everything got fucked for him, bro. He had to stay in the military longer than he wanted. That shit's hilarious, bro. He was so fucking mad. And he was on dispatch, so he was the one in charge of like making sure everybody was knowing where everybody was at, calling everybody to make sure like all higher ranks knew and everything was like knew what was going down, you know. Calling people in for like to get more people in because we didn't know what the fuck was going on, bro. He had the shittiest last day in the fucking military. Let me fucking tell you. But yeah, bro, so the whole scenario was just fucking crazy, man. I don't know, man. The military's fucking wild. You're going to meet the best people. You're going to do the worst shit. You're going to do the best shit. I don't know, bro. I recommend joining the military heavily as much as I fucking hated it, bitched and complained. But, I mean, it put me in position to know what to do, when to do it, and you know, I just have life experiences that not a lot of people fucking have, you know, like thinking you're literally gonna fucking die because someone just ran a fucking gate, you know what I mean? That's pretty fucking scary, being a fucking 19-year-old with a gun, knowing that, oh shit, I could possibly fucking die right now, you know what I mean? Like, that shit was fucking scary. But hey, made me a fucking man, something most people aren't today. Like I said, guys, above I'm going to have the link to the good parts of the military, like everything that I think was good, everything that helped me and all that shit. I'm going to be making the bad probably in like a week, 2, 3, I don't know. Sometime I'll make that video. I got a lot of shit. I try and upload Valorant content if you guys are new around here. That's pretty much my bread and butter right now. Be sure to subscribe, turn notifications if you guys are new. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. If you guys have any video ideas for like military and shit or anything you want to ask, I'll usually respond to every question. Just leave it down below. I love each and every one of you guys. I cannot thank you guys enough. This is almost my full-time fucking job, so I don't fucking know what the fuck's going on. I'm just fucking here, you know, in Cedar Rapids chilling. But I love you guys. I'm out. Adios.